Alright, y'all. So, it's Tony Ray. Got my guitar with me right here. This particular guitar here is it's a Rogue guitar. It's just a little kick around guitar that I got. Basically, I just practice with it for the most part, and I'm trying to do something called a caterpillar with this guitar. And a caterpillar is just a training exercise where you take these 4 fingers and you wrap it around like this, and your thumb is supposed to sit on the back side of the guitar, and then you just practice and you work your way all the way up to the front, from the lower guitar string all the way to the top. Let me show you. And I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go down, up, see that? Then I'm going to go to the next one. And it's kind of, since it feels kind of thin, like I'm bottoming out or touching something else, and I'm really not. See, that one I might be touching another string. Or maybe it's just me, but I'm going to show you what I'm getting at in a second. But just listen. See how thin that is? Don't pay attention to the other. When I touch another guitar string, I got some really fat fingers, so when I touch another guitar string, that's what I'm trying to correct. So don't pay too much attention to that. But what I want you to focus on is the fact that when I touch this one string, how flat it sounds. See that? And you're supposed to be crawling up the scaling up and holding your fingers in place, and it just shows you how to keep your fingers on the board. And this is an exercise for your fingers. That's what it's called, a caterpillar. But here's what I'm trying to say. See this fretboard here? This is a plastic, I forget what this is called, but this piece right here, this bridge, I believe it's called a bridge. Matter of fact, I'll pull out my book and I'll tell you exactly what it is, because I'm not trying to inform anyone. But I was right, it's called a bridge, because this is actually looks like the guitar that I have. Now on a newer guitar, a nicer guitar, the bridge is adjustable and it has some screws you can adjust, because if it's not sitting flat, if it's not adjusted right here, in here, if this isn't adjustable, then it's not going to be springy enough to give you the kind of resonant sound over here. So, but you know, you get what you pay for. You know, I got this for $50 from Musician's Friend. You know, they have the stupid deal of the day. So I saw, holy shit, you can get a $50 guitar, with free shipping, for $50. So I said, I'm gonna jump on that. So, but this is just practice, I got a Stratocaster electric guitar, and I got a bass guitar, like a jazz bass, Fender jazz bass. I don't really like pulling those guitars out, because you got to pull the amp out, you got to pull the pedal out, the pedals or whatever it is you got going on. You got to set all that stuff up, your XLR cables and all that stuff. And sometimes you just want to just have some inspiration and just practice a little bit or play a few chords. You open your book, you want to play a couple of sounds, and when you got an acoustic guitar, that's what I bought it for, so you can quickly do that. But even when you're playing a scale, you're playing I'll give you a scale here, just a chord, excuse me. I give you a common chord. I give you an E minor. I mean the E minor, let me make sure. I'm gonna give you the E minor the right way here. So E minor might not even sound that great to you, but I got two fingers here. I got these two fingers sitting out. Let me just give you a strum. Wait a minute. That's the E minor. Not that much of a change. But then I'm gonna do I'm gonna go to a G major, and I'm gonna show you a G major, which I'm gonna go down to the 3rd fret. I'm gonna try to set my fingers up, my fat fingers, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you a G major. Nice little happy G major. Now we'll take my fingers off, and now I'm gonna go back on. You see, feel the difference? See what I'm saying? So, if you're looking for something to practice with, you know, this is it. So I just, you know, I got really discouraged a minute ago. I was like, you know, I hate this guitar. But then I said, you know, there are some positive things I can do with it, you know, as far as just practicing with it, you know, nothing too serious. But I just want to holler at y'all about that, and you know, give y'all some inspiration with some of y'all guitar players out there. I'm out. Peace.